Hello, dear friends. It's Nina. I'm your host for this channel, the Nina Project. If you remember, last week we went over the law of intentionality. So we're still on, the 30-day growth plan. So next law is the law of awareness. And we talked briefly about it, but if you watched the video, I posted the video, the link on the last video for the law of awareness by John Maxwell. So he asks a series of questions. I really like this. And he talks about how you have to be aware of who you are, what you want to do, what's your passion, what are you good at. Please watch that video because it's only 9-10 minutes. It's really not that long. But it goes through how you can find out what you're good at and what you can make money from. So, because sometimes you might be good at something, it's your passion, but you really suck at it, so you can't really do it. So, answer these questions. Do you like what you do? What would you like to do if you don't like it? Can you do what you like to do for a living? And do you know people who do what you want to do? And will you pay the price? This is a very important question. We all forget. Everybody has a dream, right? Everybody wants to do something, be someone, but not a lot of people are willing to pay the price to get there, right? And the price might be you have to cut down, watching TV, or think about your bad habits, or it might be the most important, the habit of thinking negatively, the habit of blaming yourself, which is kind of the hardest thing to quit. And then the last question, when can you start doing what you like to do? Because sometimes we just wait too long, and sometimes you just have to start something, and then everything else that you need will come along the way, right? And you will meet people, you will stumble upon books, you will read something somewhere that will change your life. But the journey of 1,000 steps starts with the first step, right? So I am really interested to see if you read this and what you got out of it, because and he talks about how when you are intentional, then you become aware. So if you really went through the law of intentionality and you became intentional, then you become aware of what is going on in your life, who you are, what you want to do, and you can go through the rest of them, right? And he has questions that you can actually ask your team if you are a business owner, or if you are a teacher, or if you want to do it individually, you can do it individually as well. Now, the next law is the law of the mirror, right? And he says how we see ourselves determines how we invest in ourselves, right? This, believe it or not, guys, last time I did this, when I got to this one, it talks about the self-image and how if you don't change your self-image, it doesn't matter what you do, you will finally not get the result that you want, right? Because at the end of the day, your imagination always wins the reasoning and your conscious and everything. Your imagination is the key. And when I was reading this, I started looking at, videos for self-image, and Bob Proctor came about, and he was talking about a book called Psycho-Cybernetics. I started reading that book, and then in that book, it talks about the process, and then in the process, I was watching a video, and the person who was doing the video was talking about the book called Power versus Force. So through just doing this one thing, the past month and a half, I've been able to learn so much more, and I'm going to do a video on those as well. But just get started, and the process will take you to where you need to get to. So comment on the video below, subscribe to my channel, help me grow this channel, help basically grow together. If you have a comment, if you want any specific topic to be talked about, comments in the section below, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.